Hey, hey, hey! I hope you're thriving on this rainy Thursday. It's your favorite remote work enthusiast, Delilah. And you guys, I am back with some more no experience, little experience, beginner friendly jobs. Now, I've been sharing beginner friendly roles for the last week and a half or so. And you guys have been telling me that this has been helpful. And that's exactly why I've been focusing on these very little to no experience roles, because I know a lot of y'all might not have a lot of experience, or you don't think, those jobs exist. Everything you see says you got to have 2, 3, 4, 5+ years, and that's just not true. So I'm hoping that all of these are encouraging you guys to continue looking for jobs and know that there are beginner friendly roles out there. So without further ado, I'm going to get into today's hot leads. I have 3 beginner friendly roles that I'm going to share with y'all, and I'm hurt, okay? Because yesterday I had the perfect nighttime, part-time, no experience healthcare job, and I had to go somewhere, and I'm like, ooh, I know this is a no-no, but I had to go. And when I came back, it was closed. So I'm still hurt about that. I'm hurt for y'all, but these are good ones. These are great leads. So we're gonna go ahead and get into all those details. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, you tap that notification bell, and select all notifications so you don't miss out on these hot leads every weekday. And on that note, we are ready to jump in. All right, so the first company that I'm going to share with you guys is a new to this channel company called Ultimate Medical Academy. And when I saw them, I was like, gotta go to Glassdoor. And on Glassdoor, this company has anywhere from 1,001 to 5,000 employees. And it says that Ultimate Medical Academy has a variety of career paths for its employees to make a difference in our students' lives. When you're a part of the UMA team, you share the same values of care and contribute to supporting our students and graduates in many ways, from academic and classroom support to guidance towards resources for life's obstacles and career search assistance. So this is like an education company, and you can get medical education and start a career. So this might even be beneficial for a lot of y'all who are into healthcare and want to get the necessary education to go into the field that you're interested in. And they have a lot of information on their Glassdoor, as you can see, and their website. So definitely check them out. Now, the lead that I'm going to share with you guys is for a no experience classroom support specialist position. And this is a customer service role where you're going to be helping students with various things. So remember, this is a school, and students are going to call you, the classroom support specialist, and get help with general inquiries. So some of the inquiries might be, hey, I need to log into my class portal and I don't have my credentials. Can you help me get my credentials? Or can you reset my login credentials? They might be asking you about, like, hey, I bought my books, can you give me shipment information? Or can you tell me what book is required? And you would assist them with those types of questions. So you're going to be doing general customer service work on behalf of students at the school. And I liked this lead when I was looking at it. Now, it's going to pay $17 per hour. It's available US wide, and it is a full-time position. They don't mention the hours of this role. I would imagine maybe they're Monday through Friday, but I can't tell you that. And they don't require you to have any experience. They mention high school diploma, proficient in verbal and written English. You need to know Microsoft Office and be able to work in a diverse and inclusive work environment. And these are nice to have things, like if you've ever had any sort of customer service or tech support experience, but you don't have to show up with them. So that was great. And one more thing that I want to point out, and I'm just going over the highlights because I don't want, the video to be too long. I want to give you enough info so that you can come to the links and check them out further. But one other thing that did stand out to me is you're going to get a lot of great benefits and paid time off. And you don't often see paid time off in phone positions, especially no experience phone roles, you'll get 15 days of paid time off accrued in a year. And then you'll also get 9 paid holidays off, and you can even do 1 paid volunteering day off. So that's a big deal because I know I want to enjoy the holidays with my family, and a lot of these phone jobs don't pay you when you're not working, but you get paid time off with this. So that was one of the big things that I really appreciate about this one. So if you like this lead, the apply for this job online button is at the top right. Now, if you want to apply really quickly and easily, I recommend using one of my resume templates. And since this job mentions that you'll do kind of light tech support stuff, tech support is a general term, and sometimes it could be like you're really doing computer heavy things. And in this case, the most that you're doing is resetting people's credentials, which is hitting a button, and the button sends the email. So you could use the customer service template in my remote resume builder software. We have a preloaded resume for customer service. You could also use the preloaded tech support template. The more tech savvy and customer centric you are, the better. And you could also do the no experience resume template that we have in the software. And if you're not familiar with the remote resume builder software, this is a software me and my team built where you guys can create resumes and cover letters and easily customize them by just going into the software, inputting your information, and the software will organize and put it where it needs to be. So this little video shows you exactly what that looks like. If you were to start from scratch, you would just create a resume by naming it and then going through the 5 steps where it just asks you information. And then after you have put in the information, you'll get an ATS optimized resume. And it works the same way with cover letters. You can go to the 6-step cover letter wizard, name it, go through the 6 steps, and then boom, the software will put the information where it needs to go. And then you get an ATS optimized cover letter. Now that's if you're starting from scratch, but with the preloaded template, this is how you can start from a finished resume, a finished cover letter, and then just go in and make it your own. So we've got the cover letters preloaded too, and you could use the general cover letter, and that would work with any of these if you wanted to apply. So you can get the templates and access to the software and try it out for a full 7 days for just $1. Okay, $1. And if you like the software and you decide to keep it, it is only $37 per month. So you can keep the software until you get hired. You can use it to apply to all your jobs, and you can cancel anytime. And if you decide not to keep it past the trial, as long as you cancel before your billing, then you got your 7-day trial, you tried it out, and you're good to go. So if you are interested, the link is in the description box below. I would recommend trying it out, and you'll see how much of a difference it makes with being able to apply to more jobs faster and easier. And you know that you're applying with a resume that's going to get the attention of these hiring managers. So definitely give it a try. And when you sign up, you'll get 3 emails. You'll get an email with your login to the tutorials in my Teachable School. You'll get an email with your login to the actual software. So you'll have your own private dashboard where you can make your resumes and cover letters an unlimited amount, okay? And it's all stored in the software. And then the 3rd email you'll get is a link to our support desk plus some frequently asked questions to help you get going with the software. So if you ever do need help, I have a support team who's in the support desk every single day, and you can get one-on-one help with your questions about the software or your subscription. If you need to do something, then we can help you out, and we get back to you within a day. So go ahead and try it out. We take care of y'all, and so many people have told me great things about getting interviews and getting hired from using these templates and the remote resume builder software. So now let's move on to the second lead. Now, you guys are really going to enjoy this one because this is like a data entry non-phone role. The only mention that I saw about potential phone use is job summary number 7. It says intake and create inquiries, appeals, in all applicable systems, which may include call center responsibility. So it says it may include, but everything else is talking about, entering provider data, processing incoming faxes, reviewing and validating duplicate claims, timely data entry of manual claims. So this is really a data entry role that may include a phone sometimes. And this is a great entry way into data entry work for those of you who want to do that type of work from home. Those are very competitive jobs. And sometimes going into the job search and you're looking, you'll see that those jobs typically require you to show up with experience. And if you don't have experience, you can't get your foot in or even, have a chance at getting hired. So this is a temp role and it says that it's going to last 3 months and the wage is $16 per hour. Now, this job mentions that they want you to have at least 6 months of work experience in an office, preferred. It says a minimum of 3 months general office experience, 6 months preferred. So you can get away with having worked for 3 months in some type of office environment. And what that could be, only you know what you've done, but that could be a lot of things. So this is a great opportunity. And I would still apply even if I feel like maybe it's a stretch that I meet the requirements. The worst that can happen is they just don't hire you. So this is a great opportunity. I know it's only temp and it's 3 months, but you could really get a lot of experience that could open more doors. And this is from MultiPlan. So if you want more information about the company, you can go to their website and you can also check out their Glassdoor. They are a very large company and I think you guys would enjoy working for them. And also keep in mind, I do have template for data entry. I have a pre-loaded data entry resume template that would be great for this opportunity. And then I also have the customer service template, which you could use for this one. I think that would also be great for this. So I would definitely apply and, get my application in ASAP with one of the templates. And then last but certainly not least, the third lead, it's kind of like a bonus lead, but I did want to include it. This lead comes from a new to this channel company called MotiveCare. I don't believe I've ever shared them. They are a very large company, 10,000 plus employees. And it says that they are a value-based healthcare services company that addresses the social determinants of health to drive positive health outcomes. So they are in non-emergency medical transportation and they've been around for a long time. Now, the lead that I'm going to share is very limited. That's why I say, it's kind of like a bonus. I know y'all have been looking for night jobs or something that has non-traditional hours. This company is hiring for regular traditional hours in Florida, Georgia, Virginia, and then Maine. And they may be hiring in a couple of other states for their regular hours. But the one that stood out to me is their after hours. So they're only hiring for after hours in Arizona. And let me actually just copy and paste this in here so that I can see who all is available for after hours. Okay, yeah. So Arizona, Virginia, and Georgia. So they are hiring for their 9/13 start date and they're going to pay $15 per hour. This one says 0 to 2 years of related experience and then 6 months of contact center experience or customer service experience with heavy phone volume and data entry. Okay. Now the hours for this job is what got my attention and they mention it here. So the start times range from 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. for the Arizona lead and it's 4 days of 10 hours. And you can do Sunday through Wednesday, Wednesday through Saturday for the Arizona lead. They also mention for Virginia that these are after hours, not overnight. And they're 4-day, 10-hour shifts. So Wednesday to Saturday or Sunday to Wednesday. And they don't mention when they start for this one, but Georgia does, okay? So when I was looking at the Georgia lead, you can start sometime between 5 a.m. and 10:45 a.m. So, same deal, 4-day, 10-hour shifts. And you've got options Sunday to Wednesday, or Wednesday to Saturday, or Saturday to Tuesday. And I know that some of y'all have been asking about night hours, but it's kind of rare that I see jobs that start really early in the morning. So if you're someone who, you don't mind getting up early, you could start your shift at 5 a.m. And, you could work from 5 a.m. until, what time would that be? That would be like 5 to 3. And that could work for a lot of the moms who, you want to be up when your kids are home from school. You want to be available to take them to their after school activities. I'm just thinking about all the different possibilities that you could make that really early schedule work. So I know it's not for all states, and I know this wouldn't fit everybody's lifestyle, but I did want to point that out. So I will leave the link in the description box where you can come here and check out what they have available. But do also keep in mind that they did have that regular customer service role that is remote for other states. So they included Florida and, some other states in that. So those are the leads. Hopefully, you guys saw something that you enjoy. And remember, you can use the templates to apply to this lead as well. Customer service template works for pretty much all of these. And don't forget, I have the mega list of jobs on my website, remoteworklife.co. This list is ever growing. There are 500 plus companies that are going to hire you to work from home. So even if these leads don't work for you, don't give up. I have all the companies that I share on my channel and on my website listed right here for you to search. And if you are into, something specific, like maybe customer service, or maybe you're into healthcare or what have you, you can search the mega list for some of the things that we have tagged. So maybe you might say, well, actually, Delilah, I want some data entry. Well, you can type in data entry and you can see the companies that we have tagged for data entry work. So this is your best friend. Make sure you use the mega list of jobs every time you look for jobs, and you're really going to see how it can help you. And I offer this to y'all for FREE. That spells free. And then last but certainly not least, if you need home office equipment, check out my Amazon storefront. This is where I have my top picks for really economical equipment. We want to get good equipment, but we're also on a budget. And I'm always talking about the computers. The computers are really great because you can get just what you need for under $200. So like they go back and forth being on sale, but what you see in the picture is what you get. So if you wanted dual monitors, you could get a dual monitor package for just $179 and some change. If you only need a single monitor, you could get a package for $122 and some change. And there are other options here. So definitely check out my Amazon storefront. You can even get headsets and desks and all sorts of things. You could have everything you need as far as the computer and headset for under $200, depending on, which one you purchase. And then, keep in mind, all of this is sold through Amazon. So if for some reason something doesn't work, there are so many locations you can return these items. I know Kohl's has an Amazon drop off, at least the one near me. UPS, okay, they do the Amazon returns. I've returned many things via UPS, and there are a lot of other locations too. So, you don't really have to worry if something doesn't end up working out for you. So check out my Amazon storefront. Make sure you go to the mega list of jobs and you use this every time you search for jobs. And then of course, get your applications in for these hot work from home opportunities. And you can use my resume templates and you can get a 7-day trial for just $1 to my remote resume builder software. So thank you guys so much for watching. I truly hope this has been helpful, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye.